Oh, we got a good one today, my friends. We are taking on Sephiroth as early as possible, which is immediately after the second visit to Space Marine. Hold on.
Doing?
Beats me.
By the way, you three, who are you?
Well, I'm not sure we should tell you.
I love that. I love that exchange so much. I love there's a universe where Goofy the dog stands up to Sephiroth. It's beautiful to me. So right, this is right after the second visit to Space Paranoids. We haven't been to the world that never was, so no final form, no Bond of Flame, not that we'd use it anyway. Phase 1 is pretty straightforward. You want to guard his melee sequence and then reflect at the end, and then do a ground combo. We do some pretty sick damage, because we just got Explosion from the Solar Sailor in Space Paranoids. So our ground combo is doing some pretty insane damage with Decisive Pumpkin. Reflect does like almost half of a bar. So yeah, we're doing good damage here in Phase 1. This is, like, you can do this blindfolded after a few practices. It's all really simple. And as you just saw there, Counter Guard can interrupt his melee combo, which is going to be fucking amazing later on in the fight. So when we get him to there, he says his line, and now he's going to start summoning these dark orbs. You need to reflect them away from you, but you don't want to do it too quickly. See, look, when there's 3 orbs, it's so complicated. When there's 3 orbs, you have to reflect twice, because they behave differently than when he summons like 20 of them. Okay, so that's 3. We need to reflect twice, because they'll come and try to attack you a lot faster. There's Descend Heartless Angel. We just hit him once, and then do the ground combo. That speeds up the fight enormously. Don't try to do the air combo. Just knock him to the ground and then do the ground combo. So look, there was the swarm of dark orbs. We got rid of those just fine. But when he summons 3, that's dangerous. And we'll see it more as we go. Reaction command is extremely generous. That's just free damage. You want to see that as much as possible. Not that you can influence it, but... See, look, there's no way I could reflect those 3. They were way too far away. And so you just have to reflect twice. Because they're going to swarm in on you in a second. We got lucky because he gave us the reaction command, so they couldn't hit us anyway. But you have to reflect twice when that happens. That took me a long time to figure out. I got fucked by the 3 orbs so many times. You can guard or dodge roll that attack. He's been doing that the whole fight. That is so fucking clutch. Being able to counter guard his melee combo, like, and not just at the end, but interrupt the whole thing, is extremely strong. Counter guard is like the best ability that I have equipped right now. I would trade Explosion, Air Dodge, everything. I would trade everything for counter guard because it's so good in this fight. That's not easy. That is hard to guard. And you can reflect it, but the lag frames on reflect leave you vulnerable for like complicated reasons. So you should just be able to get the timing on the guard. I wanted to get the fuck away from him right there, so I dashed away and then reflected the orbs. Again, you can just counter guard the middle of his combo, because you can't do what we did in Phase 1 anymore. I've been meaning to say that the whole time. That guard reflect that we did in Phase 1 doesn't work most of the time after Phase 1, because he teleports away right after his melee combo, so the reflect isn't going to stagger him most of the time. So that's most people get past that meteor swarm with glide, but we don't have that. So I had to figure out how to air dodge it, and so that worked out. And that's only level 2 air dodge and level 2 high jump. You don't need level 3. So yeah, reflect twice, and that protected us from his other attack, and it's over at this point. I was so happy right here. Get him on the ground. And Trinity. I'm not taking any fucking chances. That's a really cool kill shot too. Cool, man. I spent all day on this shit. Man, I'm so glad that's over. We're going to look at my stats real quick, and then there's some extra clips, because there's a few things we didn't get to see in this fight. Hold on.
I admit you're very...
You're goddamn right. You're goddamn right I am, Sephiroth. Anyway, we're going to look at my stats, and then there's like some extra clips, just because there are a few things we didn't get to see in this fight that I want to talk about. So yeah, I don't use any gear, because I'm not a little bitch. I obviously use Decisive Pumpkin. I didn't show it, but Donald and Goofy, but they're not even in that fight, doesn't matter. I only used 2 ethers, that's pretty good. Abilities, okay. I could have taken off dodge roll, because I didn't actually use it in that fight. I used quick run like once. Trinity, you don't need it, but I used it. Counter guard, absolutely perfect. Aerial spiral is extremely important, because that let me close in on Sephiroth when he was doing Descend Heartless Angel. You wanted all your combo pluses, you don't really need scan. Yeah, Flash Step, sort of unnecessary, but I like it. Alright, so that was that. you can magnet the orbs away, and magnet also disrupts Sephiroth right there. I couldn't make that do anything good, but if anybody out there finds a way to use magnet in this fight, show me, because I would love to know. Also, when we didn't see it in the fight, but when he jumps at you like that, that's free damage. I didn't even need to hit him with the reflect. So that's the worst possible thing that can happen, is that he summons the orbs and then starts trying to melee you. He does it again here, and he did it with the 3. Like, that's the worst thing that can possibly happen. So you just have to keep using reflect when you see that coming. It has to be reactive. The whole fight is reactive, not predictive. So you have to react after he summons the orbs. This is the most bullshit thing. He didn't get staggered. Not only did he not get staggered, but he immediately went into a second ground combo and then just fucked me up. Listen to this.
What's wrong? Are you scared?
That's fucking amazing! That's the best line in the whole game, and he says it like 1 out of 100 attempts. You know, I attempted this fight at least 100 times today, and I only heard that once. What the fuck, Square Enix? That's so awesome! Why isn't that like in every fight? Also, you'll see I'm using the Go Wing. I was just kind of dicking around, practicing. But yeah, see my upcoming Space Paranoids 2 level 1 no damage video for more info on the Go Wing. It's fun. Anyway, I think that's all I need to say. This is just random footage after that clip. So, whew! Sephiroth, level 1 no damage. As early as possible, of course. That's my signature. See, there you see again. We just barely got to close in with that aerial spiral. That's super important. Like, there's no way you could beat Descend Heartless Angel without it. Oh, I didn't get to say in the fight, but yeah, another thing on that note is trying to stay towards the center of the fight, of the stage, so that you can close in on him no matter where he teleports to when he does Descend Heartless Angel. You can, like, the shortest distance to any of his positions is from the center. So you want to stay towards the middle. I'm just getting off topic here. I've said everything I need to say, I think. Any questions, put them in the comments. This was a suggested video, so I will put whoever suggested that in the description. If you have more suggestions for level 1 no damage challenges or whatever, leave that shit, because I'm running out of ideas. Alright, that is it. Thank you for watching.